Psychology says some children don't lose their childhood suddenly. They outgrow it quietly. No one tells them they're becoming adults. One day they simply realize someone has to be responsible, and it becomes them. This is the psychology of a child who grew up too fast. 1. Early responsibility. Psychologists call this parentification. It happens when a child is expected to manage emotions, their own or someone else's, before they're ready. The brain adapts by suppressing personal needs. They learn to stay calm, solve problems, and act mature, but they also learn that their feelings come last. They weren't born strong. They became strong because they had no other option. 2. Survival independence. Developmental psychology shows that children without consistent support develop early self-reliance. They stop asking for help. They stop expecting comfort. They handle everything alone, even when they shouldn't have to. As adults, they appear capable and composed, but internally, they struggle to trust support that feels temporary. 3. Split maturity. When emotional development is rushed, some parts mature too early, while others remain unmet. They may appear wise, serious, and responsible. Yet inside they feel confused, guilty, or emotionally unfulfilled. They never had the time to learn how to safely depend on others. 4. Uneasy rest. People who grow up too fast often associate rest with danger or neglect. Something usually went wrong later, so their nervous system stays alert. Doing nothing feels uncomfortable. They feel valuable only when they're needed. Psychology links this to chronic stress adaptation during childhood. 5. Guilt for needing. Early responsibility often creates a belief. If someone takes care of me, I become a burden, so they minimize their needs. They apologize for asking for help. They feel guilty for resting, needing support, or depending on others. Receiving care feels unfamiliar rather than comforting. 6. Guarded empathy. Growing up too fast sharpens emotional awareness. They sense mood changes quickly. They anticipate problems. They read people easily, but they also protect themselves by staying guarded. They know how painful it can be to care without protection. Final message. If you grew up too fast, psychology doesn't call you broken. It says your nervous system adapted to pressure early. You learned responsibility before safety, strength before softness. Healing doesn't mean becoming weak. It means realizing you're finally allowed to rest. If this resonated with you, like the video and subscribe for more psychology insights about the mind, emotions, and healing.